from up top as we get set for the start of the football season. The 2008 preseason started in sunshine this afternoon, but we have some weather moving into the area. Nevertheless, the New York Jets, Cleveland Browns, and Brett Favre, they're all in town. An amazing day around the NFL as the Jets, in a trade with the Green Bay Packers, acquire Favre. He arrived in town a little after 6:30. He's meeting with his new teammates. He'll be the new starting quarterback of the New York Jets. I'm Jim Donovan along with Bernie Kosar. But let's talk about our guys, the Browns, with all of those high expectations. Let's get right to the Northeast Ohio Ford dealers, keys to the game. And Bernie, the Browns went out in the offseason and decided we've got to stop the run. How will this new front three work?
Well, and they did a phenomenal job in adding to that front three, notably the front seven. And Sean Rogers single-handedly in the first 2 weeks of training camp has been the most impressive dominant factor on that. And if you want to stop the run, if you want to disrupt the other team's offense, you have to disrupt the center and guards. And if Sean Rogers can play this whole season like he's played the first 2 weeks, we're in for a much improved defense this year.
Now, the offense was great last year, but you want to grow it a little bit more. What will Chuck do to grow this offense?
Well, I think right now, they just last year at this time, thinking you could make plays, as opposed to this year, knowing you can make plays. Second year involved in this system, they're adding things on at this point, as opposed to learning things. And I think, we started out pretty well, except for the first game, but the Cincinnati game last year, I think you're going to see a lot of down the field stuff throughout preseason, and it's going to really worry. It's going to really worry the opposing defense that's going to match up against us.
Bernie, real quickly, what about the secondary? Are you concerned?
Well, barring any injuries, we're okay. But there's the depth issue there. It's definitely something where you can go through training camp and pick in preseason and pick one area where we can't have injuries. It would definitely be the defensive cornerback position.
And the keys to the game brought to you by your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Go to drive1ohio.com for the latest deals. Brett Favre is here. He got his Jets jersey. He was in Mississippi this morning. He was in Green Bay yesterday. Now he's in the Big Apple.
Well, and I tell you what, this is to show you kind of being a traditionalist in the league and seeing Brett Favre in a different uniform. It's going to take a while for, I think, a lot of us to get used to. More importantly, he's older than his head coach and Brian Schottenheimer, his offensive coordinator.
That should get him some calls. When we come back, we'll have kickoff. Bernie and I bringing the call of the Jets and Browns next.